His parents and his little brother. Well, Natasha caught up with the author Francesca Simon and Miranda Richardson, who narrates the audiobooks at the Edinburgh International Book Festival.
Miranda, why do you think the books and the audio tapes are so popular?
Well, I think the writing's very good, for one thing. There's a whole host of characters.
That was the correct answer.
Yes, it was the correct answer. I'm well trained. And I think because somebody else is doing all the terrible things, you can live vicariously through that, but you don't have to be the naughty one. You don't have the consequences.
And you've clearly got fans all over the world, and I spoke to some earlier, and so here are some of the questions that they wanted to ask you.
Francesca, are you like any of your characters?
And that's kind of difficult because I think that I'm like all of them. I mean, all the characters are aspects of everybody. I'm probably, I was in the past, a lot like Moody Margaret. I mean, I've used that sort of really bossy eldest child. No. I'm in charge.
Miranda, how did you come up with all the different voices?
I just wait for something to pop into my head a lot of the time.
As long as she remembers that that's what she did 10 years before. Yeah. There's always this urgent checking, thinking, oh my God, Margaret's mum, we've had her before. What did she sound like 10 years before? So there's this, we have to stop everything, try to find, I'm trying to remember when she appeared. And then we're always very shocked at what kind of voice. It's always a complete surprise.
Yes. Oh, I wouldn't have done it like that. Well, I have to do it like that now.
Why is he Welsh?
Do you think they'll notice if I do it? Yeah.
Are you ever worried that anybody will copy what Henry does?
No, because Henry gives the illusion of great wickedness. But what in fact does he do? He says, I hate you, and slams the door as he goes to his room, as his parents have told him to do.
Did you have an annoying little brother that made you think of Henry?
No, but one of the things I did only recently learn was I went on holiday with one of my brothers, and that whenever he doesn't want to engage, my brother would go, I don't know. And I had never realized that my brothers are both Beefy Bert.
So how did the two of you get together?
Wow.
Wow.
That's a long story.
I interviewed Miranda. I used to be a journalist, and I actually interviewed Miranda for American Vogue. And we both were not, well, I think not, is suspicious the right word?
Oh,
I was terrified.
I dressed down deliberately.
Because it was American Vogue.
I didn't even know it was American Vogue, I just heard Vogue, and I went, oh yeah, I can imagine what that's going to be like.
And so we're sort of circling each other a little bit. You know, Miranda thinking, yeah, Vogue, and me thinking, she is a genius. She is brilliant.
And then Francesca said to me, she said, so, I looked at her and she wasn't what I was expecting. And she said, so I can take you to lunch, thinking I'd want, you know, steak and champagne and things. And I went, right, well, actually there's this really good health food little cafe I like the look of in the, you know, and she went, great!
I do live with vegetarians, but this was the cheapest expenses. I believe the total bill was around, it was probably under £3 for both of us for lunch.
Nut bristles or something mad like that, you know.
I thought, I'm on Vogue expenses, and this is where she takes me, this unbelievable cafe.
A real treat for Horrid Henry fans.